Let's go ahead and get to the real NFC East explosive offense. Jalen Hurts did it this week, but Dak has been doing it for 4 consecutive weeks. Let's go ahead and pull up that tweet. Over the last 4 games, Dak Prescott has a combined 13 passing touchdowns. He has been absolutely incredible, just lighting up defense after defense after defense, and our record's not good, Shady. It's not good.
I don't know y'all
but
record.
It's getting there. It's 3-3-1 right now. We're getting there. Fellas.
Is that 500? Oh, the tie's in there, though.
Tie in there.
Yeah. What do you think Dak is proving right now with this run of play? And the win today, a big win over the Commanders. They looked amazing.
It's a couple things. Dak is commanding the best Cowboys offense I've seen in the last 15 years. And that's including Dak Prescott's rookie season with Zeke Elliott running for 1,500 yards, Des Bryant out there, Jason Witten out there, Cole Beasley out there, and Dak Prescott getting an MVP vote. Dak Prescott's playing the quarterback position better than he ever has, and he's playing the quarterback position as good as anybody in the National Football League right now. So Dak Prescott is doing things that we haven't seen Dak Prescott do, and this Cowboys offense is playing at a level we haven't seen this Cowboys offense play at. Imagine a world where you got George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb on the team at the same time, and they're both happy. They're both going over 100 yards at times, obviously. Today, CeeDee Lamb comes back from an injury, and he goes for like $113. Like, the Cowboys' offense is firing on all cylinders. Tight ends getting active. Running backs getting active. They ran for 150, and Dak Prescott threw for 250. Like, this Cowboys offense is legit. Hopefully the defense can hold up long enough for this team to amount to something as far as wins, but there is not an offense scarier in football right now than the Dallas Cowboys offense. I can promise you that one. No offense in football is scarier than the Cowboys offense. Teams might be better. Teams might be scarier. No offense is scarier.
I'm disappointed, man. All that you said, and Shotty can't get no love?
You're right.
He down it up. So go on, man, keep going.
Shoddy,
Thank you.
You got to give credit to Shoddy, because otherwise, how the hell are they doing all this? I don't know if McCarthy would have done all this, and McCarthy was great.
He's dicing it up for him, though.
McCarthy was great, but Shoddy's getting everybody active. Javonte Williams getting active. CD active. GP active. Like, everybody for the Cowboys getting active. And Shady knows it's hard to feed all of those egos, and it's hard to feed all those hands, and they all getting fed.
Well, they throw the ball a lot. I mean, Dak is playing. He's playing really, really well. Probably one of the best in the league right now, stats-wise for sure. I mean, and if you look at it, you got George Pickens on the left side, and then CeeDee Lamb on the right side. Like, you should be getting active, and I'm excited for him though. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna do with like the end of the season record and all that.
I mean,
but for Dak though, he's playing well. But you know what?
Are they better than you thought?
But listen, the reason why I can't get too excited like Acho here and how you are, I've seen this before. It looks a little better, but I've seen this before. I've seen it before.
Yeah,
throwing the ball well. He's going to be up. Well, they probably won't be MVP because they're not winning. But if they were winning, he'll be in the MVP conversation. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Dak's playing really well right now. I can't hate on him. He's playing great. But I just seen it before. I know the ending. I watched this movie. I know what's going to happen.
When Shady says that, how can you roll your eyes? Because he's actually right. Shady and I have walked up to Cowboys fans together, and Shady's been like, if something ever limits y'all from going far in the playoffs, what is it? And inevitably, all Cowboys fans say, you're right, Shady, it's Dak. So we have seen this before, no?
So look, I'll say this much. This is the best offense I've seen since Dak's rookie year with Ezekiel Elliott, who had one of the best rookie seasons and whatnot. That playoff run, what do? They get right into the divisional against the Packers. Dak has an amazing game. Dak goes tit for tat with Aaron Rodgers. They don't get the ball last. Aaron Rodgers goes down the field and beats a bad Cowboys defense. That defense was bad. That secondary was bad. Guess what secondary is bad this year? The Cowboys secondary is bad again this year. They look like a more extreme version of that team. They're finally running the ball again. Dak looks elite. He has weapons galore on the outside. We got a $50 super chat from Josh Allen who said, one sleeve Dak is elite. Dak 88-3 might be the best wide receiver duo in the league. And that's how I feel. I think he has as many weapons and a run game as he's had since that rookie season. And that's where he had a good performance.
He's had good players before, bro.
But he's had bad performances later.
You went all the way deep into the rookie season. I don't want to go that far. That's
the last time he had an elite run game.
I forget how that worked out. But let's just go to Dak's last big time playoff game, and he was second in MVP voting that year. What that look like?
Did he have a run game that year? He has a run game this year. Javonte Williams is much better than
I can't remember if he had a run game. I know this. I know he's number 2 in MVP voting, so he played well.
Yeah, he played extremely well.
Move the run game out of it. He played well, right?
And he had a bad game. He did.
But all year he played nothing like that.
No.
They get the youngest inexperienced team in the playoffs, the Packers. Before that game, I think the Cowboys had like a 16 or 17 game winning streak at home. They bring him over there. Yo, off the rip, pick 6.
Yeah.
Then another pick.
Like, how do we know? How do we know we can trust Dak? That's my question.
I agree. You don't know that you can. But my thing is this Cowboys team even going to be a playoff contending, Super Bowl contending team? No, they don't have the roster for it on the defensive side of the ball.
We're not talking about that.
No, but my thing is it just forget the season? Is it forget what Dak Prescott is doing right now? Is it forget the fact that he has 13 touchdowns in 4 weeks? Is it, it doesn't matter because your team's not good enough to win a Super Bowl?
But
you can't just write Lamar Jackson wins Super Bowls and then shits the bed in the playoffs, and we don't care about that.
But wait. What you're doing right now is you're controlling the whole conversation now.
Okay.
We just want you to answer questions we talking about.
Okay.
All right. So it's a show.
What do you want me to
ask
say?
questions that we got to answer. So the question we asked was, listen, bro, have we not seen this before?
Yes.
All right. So all I'm saying is I can't get super happy like you are and like he is because we've seen it before. So he asked you like, yo, how do we know that we can trust Dak in the playoffs? That's what the question.
Okay, I hear you.
Answer.
You don't know that you can.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So does Lamar Jackson not deserve? Hold on. I'm drawing a comparison. Does Lamar Jackson not deserve praise because can you trust him in a playoff scenario? No, but you can.
But here's the thing: it's the same conversation. Like Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott. Similarly, I don't want to compare him because Lamar has several MVPs, but Dak Prescott. Right. We're not playing for regular season touchdowns anymore. I think he's going on year 10. He might be in year 10.
Of course.
We'll praise regular season touchdowns year 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. At this point, Dak Prescott, we're looking for playoff wins. So it's not that what he's doing is not admirable, but you know, Trap, bro. It's like if you do well in the prelims, if you do well in the semifinals, we don't care what you do until the finals.
That's awesome.
What are you doing in the finals? We don't really, this is dope. And that's why I gave him the credit.
So why should we even talk about Dak Prescott for the rest of the season then? He could go off for 800 yards and 7 touchdowns. It's going to be like, well, he's not going to do nothing come playoff time.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I was thinking, you was thinking that too?
I mean, it's just like, I guess it doesn't matter. None of it matters.
The only reason it matters to me is this. If you, Kieran, if you, Shady, if y'all at home can say to yourself, oh, based on what I'm seeing from Dak, I anticipate his playoffs will look different. Then it matters. Now, George Pickens ain't been a part of the Cowboys in the playoffs. George Pickens is a gamer. George Pickens is about that action. Yeah. George Pickens, he shows up, it don't matter where. So maybe you say to yourself, hey, they got George Pickens now, that'll make a difference. Javonte Williams, he got some dog in him. Yeah. And he's not flashy. Zeke was an incredibly talented running back, but Zeke was about flash. You know what I mean? Like I can't think of a Javonte Williams celebration right now, but Zeke would get a 2-yard first down and
Yeah, Zeke was nice though.
Incredibly nice. But what I'm suggesting is like this Cowboys team has a little bit more grit than some of the previous Cowboys teams. George Pickens has a little bit more grit than any of these other Cowboys receivers. CeeDee Lamb is a dude. He a dog. He flat. But now you got flash and you got like somebody that's just a crazy person that's gonna go out there and play like a crazy person. Yeah. Javonte Williams playing like he is like the rents do. He running like the rents do every single day.
Yeah, but wait, I mean, what's wrong? Because you saying like they got the grit, like Zeke was. What we saying? Because Zeke was crazy.
Zeke was crazy nice.
Zeke was crazy.
But I'm saying there's a difference between incredibly talented and incredibly hungry.
Zeke was both.
Nah, he was. Zeke was both. Zeke was running like he was broke out there.
The last half,
crazy. Bro. Not the last. I mean, his knees started falling apart.
At his best.
Yeah, at his best, he was crazy.
Zeke was best. But that was the top 4 running back.
But that was playoffs though. So he was doing his thing. Like he was that guy though. Zeke
was.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is this. Now the Cowboys have the flash, and they also have just the grimy dudes who I know like George Pickens. I trust George Pickens in the playoffs. But that's what I'm saying.
It's not about them, though. It's not about them, Macho. It's about the highest paid player in football. That's what it's about.
The quarterback.
That's about when you playing, and every week we want to brag about the numbers and this and that, how good he looks. That's great.
True.
But eventually that comes to an end. Now we got to go to the playoffs where the good teams are playing. And when we watch him play against the good teams, what's he look like? So, yes, I'm not going to bash him because he is playing well. And I get a brother's credit because he's balling out.
Yeah.
But I've seen it before. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that before.
I can't argue with that.
I feel like you discredit him a little bit by adding that at the end every time. It's like, oh, he had a great game, but we know what happens. Like, it's like, I hear you. But
how do you want me to get super happy in a movie, right? In the beginning and in the middle, but I know what's going to happen at the end.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Fair.
That's a good point.
I know she's going to die at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fair.
Come on.
It's fair. Man, like if you
know she gonna cheat, I'm not finna be giving her flowers, skipping through daisies and fields. Like if you know at the end she finna cheat,
about that.
She showed promise that one time. When I first met her, she showed some promise.
I don't want to talk about nothing about that.
All right, man.
Stick to sports today.
Yeah, we cool.